Hi guys, I'm Harsh and welcome to my channel. So in this video, we will be making a cricket score notifier by scraping the data using Beautiful Soup and sending a desktop notification using the Ply library. So you can extend this notification system to any other sport by just changing the uh, query parameter. And so you can use this script when you don't have the time to watch a match, but you do want a constant update. So to give you a quick demo, so the user would be entering the name of the team and then be running the file. So upon running the file, you get this notification which tells you about the score and what was the result. And if a match is still going on, it will just show you how many runs are needed by the other team. So without further ado, let's get started. So we will start by creating a virtual environment and installing all the required packages. So to create a virtual environment, you need to type python -m vnv and the name of the virtual environment. So we were creating a virtual environment to keep the requirements for this project separate. So if you want to know more about virtual environment and why are we using it, so I have already created a video on it and you can check that out. The link would be available in the description box. So our virtual environment is ready, and to activate it you need to type the name of the virtual environment. In our case it is env, so env slash script slash activate. So this env in brackets is there, so that means our virtual environment is now activated. So for this project we would be needing Beautiful Soup, requests, and Plier library. So to install these you need to type pip install beautiful soup beautiful soup 4. Then we would be needing requests, then plier, and also lxml. So request will be used to get or retrieve a page. Beautiful Soup will be helping us to scrape the data, and lxml is a parser that we would be using. And also Ply will allow us to send desktop notifications. So we have installed all our requirements. So let's start by importing all the libraries. So I'll just say import requests, then from bs4 import beautiful soup, and from plier import notification. So we would be creating a function named getScore, and the function will be taking just one input. That would be the name of the team. So let's define a function getScore, and the parameter would be team name. So as mentioned earlier in the video, we would be requesting a page from where we would be scraping the data. So this can be done using the request library. So we'll say page equal to request dot get, and then we would be passing URL and also the headers equal to header. So this get method is taking two inputs, so we need to define our URL and also the header. So we would be using the Google search results to scrape the data. So let's just go to Google and see uh, what is the URL generated when we search for something. So I'll just say live cricket. So score, or maybe. So over here you can see when we search, there is a apart from the base URL we have this search question and q equal to, and then the query words which are joined using the plus sign. So using this information, we can create our URL. So we will start by defining the query parameter. So query words basically. So I'll say search team equal to, I'll split the team name based on blank spaces. So this would create a list of words. Then in search team, I'll be appending um, cricket plus score. So to make sure that we get the scoreboard, and then finally using the uh, dot join, we would be creating a final search team equal to plus dot join, and we'll passing this search team list. So now we'll define our URL. So URL would be, the base URL is over here, paste, and then using the f strings, I can pass this search team over here in the bracket. So now our URL is ready. So this would get the required page. So now we have the page. Now next thing we need is the headers. So uh, header would be a dictionary, and we would be needing a key as user agent. So the user agent basically provides the information about the app, system, etc. to the server. So we'll define header over here. Header is a dictionary with user dash agent, and you can get the user agent by just going to Google and say get user agent, and just copy this and paste it over here inside a quotation marks. So now our URL is ready and page is ready. So we'll just print this out and see if this is working or not. So page, and we'll call it get score, and Uganda had a match today, so most probably this should work. So python main.py. So we get a response 200, which means uh, this get method did get us a successful response. Now the next step is to scrape the relevant data, and we will be using Beautiful Soup for this. So we'll start off by writing soup is equal to Beautiful Soup, and then we would be passing this page and dot content, because this returns a text format of the page, and then we would be using the LXML parser. So this soup now basically has all the tags of the page. So let's just go to Google and search for the recent match. I believe Uganda had a match today, so Uganda cricket uh, scorecard. So yeah, they had a match today. So we'll start off by scraping these scores. So to get the relevant tags related to these scores, I'll just inspect element, and so this is inside a div tag, and the class name is as mentioned over here. So so I'll type scores because this has both the scores of the first team as well as the second team. So I'll say soup dot find, and the name of the tag over here. So it was a div tag, and then we will specify the class. So class underscore. So we are using a class underscore equal to some string that would be equal to this one. So I'll just copy this. So now the scores has all the tags which are inside this div tag and the class named IMSO4 or whatever is written over here. So inside this, we need to find these individual scores. So these individual scores can be found uh, inside the, okay, so this is again a div tag, and class is as mentioned over here. So now I'll say score team underscore one is equal to, now we will be using scores dot find, then we have a div tag, and class is equal to, I'll copy this again, with this. And for the score 2, we'll just have to change this to second. So this would be returning us the response in tag form, but we only need the text inside it. So we'll just use the method text. Similarly, over here also, we'll just type text. So we'll just print it out. So we are sure that we are able to scrape that scores. So score 1 and score 2. So if I run this file, so okay, so we are successfully able to uh, retrieve the scores. So the next thing that we would be extracting is the names of the team. So we'll go back to the search results to the page and see what is the tag and the class. So I believe both these names have the same tag and also the same class. So for this, we would be using another method of beautiful soup, that is find all. So that would basically find all the occurrences of the given tag and the class name. So I'll say teams is equal to soup dot find all, and then we have div, and the class name is equal to this. So this will basically find all the occurrences of this, all the occurrences with tag equal to div and class equal to this. So now I'll just create a list of, create an empty list which will store the name of the teams. So I'll say team list equal to empty list, and now we'll iterate over the teams. So for t in teams, uh, I'll append, uh, so team list dot append, then t dot text. So hopefully this should work. So I'll print team list. Let's just see if this works or not. Okay, so yeah, we got the team names, both the team names, Nambia and Uganda. So now we have the information about the scores and also about the team names. So the final thing that we would be scraping is the match summary. So you'll again just check what is the div tag that is being used over here. So okay, this is the div tag and the class is this. Again, I'll just copy this. So I'll say summary is equal to soup dot find, and then tag is again div, and class underscore equal to, and I'll paste this, and again we want the text, so I'll say text. So again we'll just print it out to be sure that we are getting it correctly. So it is summary, and again if I run this program, yeah, so we do get the final summary that is mentioned over here. So now we have ex extracted all the required information, and I'll just store it in a form of dictionary. So I'll say data is equal to, then teams is uh, the team list. Then we have score one, that would be equal to, what was the okay, score team one, and then obviously the second score, and finally the summary, and we would be returning this, return data. So let's just test it out. I'll say print. So yeah, we are getting the final dictionary, we are returning this. So now we can remove all these print statements from our code, and okay, so everything is removed now. So next thing that we want to do is that we want to display the desktop notification. So to do that, we would be using the prior notification. So I'll say notification. We have already imported this, and then type notify. So now you would be needing to pass in title, then there would be the message, and finally how long should this message should be shown in shown on our screen. So timeout, if I'm not wrong, so I'll just set that to 10 seconds, and apart from that, I want the title to be the names of the team that are playing. So I'll say data, then we have the teams, and the 0th versus the first team. Sorry. So I'll be using f strings over here, and this should be inside curly brackets, and this should be. Now the message should be uh, the score and also the summary. So again, I'll use f string. Okay, so again, that's a mistake on my part. We should be using single quotes inside. Yeah, so f string. So now I'll just copy this again. So instead of verses, we want over here the score one. So that would be score underscore one. again copy this, and instead of score 1 we were having score 2. I'll go to next line and print the summary. So that would be data and summary. Again, this should be inside a curly braces. So yeah, I think this is all we need. So we say data equal to get score, and now I'll pass Uganda again, and hopefully we should have a notification right over here. So yeah, we do get our notification. So again, the title is this, the team names, then we have our scores, and then finally we had the summary. So there was a line, so yeah, there was a space that I need to remove. So yeah, so this is how we have created a notification system that would keep us updated. So this was only displaying one time and then the program stops. So for constant notification, what we can do is we can run this inside a for loop. So I'll just say while true. So this will keep on running, and after um, showing the desktop notification, I want it to not again run for like about 10 seconds. So I'll say time dot sleep and pass 10 as a second. So to use this, we need to import time. And so I'll do that, import time. So now when I run this file, our notification should pop up every 10 seconds. So let's just check that. So roughly about 10 seconds, it should pop up again. So yeah, it does come up again after every 10 seconds. So to show you, I have just set it to 10 seconds, but I think every over takes around 2 minutes, so you can set it accordingly to 120 seconds. So you can additionally add a break statement. So based upon like summary, you can have a break statement. So if the summary has the word won in it, then obviously the match is ended and your notification system should stop. So you can add a break statement using this. So this is how we can create a desktop notification system by scraping the data and displaying it using the Plier library. So in this video, we have created a cricket score notification script, but I have also made a similar script for football notification, which I actually use. So I'll just show you that. So yeah, so based upon various events, like if there's a halftime or if anyone scores, then there's a notification on my desktop. So you can find this script on my GitHub, and I'll leave the link to this script in my description box. So that's all for this video. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. So please do like this video and also subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.